One of those MTV personalities from one of their shows, one of their reality shows, became a wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Remember
The
the Miz,
Miz, yeah.
from Road
Real
Rules or the Real. What was he on first?
He
Real
was
World.
on the Real World.
Yeah,
And then they
I
did
don't know.
they took like Real World people and made Road Rules. They did a thing at Conn College, probably in like 2005 or something, and they had all the cast there, and they did like a competition, and so everyone was there on the lawn, and it was kind of crazy.
I strangely know a lot about Real
Road
World
Rules?
and Road Rules alumni. Yeah.
Theo Vaughn,
Oh yeah, Road Rules.
Oh yeah,
one of my favorite
Yes.
comics.
Oh,
Oh,
but
but
that's
that's where he's from.
Yeah, he's from
started
Road Rules.
and Christina P.
Oh,
who
yeah.
is married to Tom Segura.
She was on Road Rules as well.
who is she married to?
Tom Segura.
Yeah,
Christina
she's
P.
on
What
Krasinski is her last name.
season was she on?
She was
like
on-
the same
she-
as Theo Vaughn, I
She
believe.
No, she
No?
was in like South America or something. Theo Vaughn was on like Road Rules Extreme or something. I know it's
Yeah.
bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Before the mullet.
Yeah, there was no mullet then.
Oh,
yeah.
there was a point he didn't have that thing?
Oh, yeah, no, he
really.
didn't,
He
no.
was like,
Then you got the Miz went into
I don't know
wrestling.
the man.
There's a guy that's I think he's a senator. He's a state senator.
Oh yeah, that they have like
The San
12 kids or
Francisco
something.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, she was on The View for like a season, and then they ditched her.
Yeah, she's on
She-
Fox.
she's
at
super
Fox
annoying.
and Friends.
Fox,
now.
that's her.
Yeah, Rachel.
Holy
Rachel.
shit.
She was on the Real World with
Interesting,
the
right?
dude Pedro that had
Yes,
AIDS when we were
yes.
in college. She was on that one.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm
Yeah,
not
she was
laughing
on
at
that one.
that.
Puck.
No, you were.
Maybe I am.
You were.
You were.
You were.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
No.
He's probably still alive. I mean, Magic is.
No.
No.
Oh, no?
Pedro?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he died. He died the night like they
He's-
debuted or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
sorry.
Yeah,
Remember they got into a fight at the reunion?
Oh,
They
I
all
think
turned
so.
on
yeah,
that with the
with
wacko.
Puck. Yeah, Puck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guy was like crying.
Yeah, it's a mess. Then there was there's a girl on like one of the morning shows, Kit Hoover. She was on
Oh, yes.
She was on Road Rules.
she did like Entertainment Tonight.
Your
or one of
knowledge
those for a while,
telling
too.
you.
She was on
Your
ESPN.
knowledge
She was
of
on
this is insane.
Remember how the Stephen A. Smith show started?
No.
Cold Pizza.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
She
she
was
was on
one
that.
of the
Yeah, she
originals.
was on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
She's one of the less annoying of the people that have gone on to still be in
Oh, no.
entertainment.
Well, listen, I got
It's
more.
pretty good. Oh,
You got Kyle Brand from the NFL Network.
What was he on?
He was in the Real World Chicago.
What?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I was tuned out by
I
that.
think
They
I
were-
might have given
They were
up at
famous.
that point.
That
Tuned out before it even
episode
started.
that was famous for 9/11 happened while they were filming.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yep, they had a whole episode dedicated. I mean, they were in Chicago, but just and then there's a dude, what the hell's his name? Not Kwame Brown. That's a bust.
He's a
draft
basketball
pick.
player.
Yeah, no,
Quinn.
Karamo. Some guy named Karamo. He's got like a talk show or something.
Oh, yeah.
He was on. I think he was on Road Rules. I think.
Heather B has a radio show from the
Yeah,
original.
from the original. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
I like
she was
her.
good.
She's hilarious.
The original Road Rules or
Real
original
World.
Real World.
The
Yeah,
original New York one.
what was her name?
Heather
Heather B.
B. She's got like a hip hop radio show, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I
Yeah,
know who it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's a girl, Tammy, from the second season of Real World. Then she is. Look at Mark's face.
Is
She's
that the
like,
one that got dragged by her wig?
Yes, and she
Yeah.
is like a Real Housewives now.
Didn't she wire her jaw shut so she wouldn't eat to lose weight?
I think that's right.
Yes.
Wow.
I think that's correct.
Crazy.
Then you got
So I'm like, I don't know. If I should-
Dedication.
I've
Like
won.
it.
Then you got Bailey from Party of Five, was married to one of the girls from Real World New Orleans. I forget her name. They had a reunion on Paramount Plus.
Oh, is it Cameron?
Nope.
She's on Southern Comfort.
Yeah,
Cameron's on
she's like
Southern
a DJ.
I
Yeah.
think I'm on the wrong podcast.
I told you I was strange.
The reality podcast.
Told you. I'm kind of a wuss bag when it comes to
Any good movies?
horror movies. I blame you for that. I've told you this.
Wait, what?
Sort of like party thing, and you showed up with Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Nice.
And-
Connie.
Dennis Hopper. No, it was Dennis Hopper.
And
Yeah.
Leatherface in the like opening scene cuts through the top of somebody's car and cuts their
Slices
head
off their
In half.
right.
But yeah.
And they show the whole thing.
Yes.
And I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the kind of party is this? Mark.
So you missed the part where Dennis Hopper had chainsaw holsters?
No.
Oh, you missed that part?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed the whole thing then.
I don't think it won
He blocked
the
it out.
Academy that year.
No. I don't like gore, though. That's the problem with it.
I
don't mind
used
gore.
to, but now I'm kind of like
Yeah, you get
horror movie. I'm
desensitized
just
to
like
the
I'm just like I don't
because
wanna-
each movie now tries to just like outgore the one before, so it's kind of
Even in like
silly.
in the heyday of Walking Dead, I'd be like, okay, yep, all right, yeah, oh,
Well, that's why Halloween's the best horror movie of all time.
no
The
gore.
most ungory movie.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah.
Yes. In Psycho, people to this day swear that you saw him stabbing her in the shower. You saw the, and you don't.
You just see-
You see
Yeah.
the knife, and you see
blood.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see the drain and the blood. They couldn't back then. He pushed it as far as he could, and they snuck some things in, but
Because remember the first time you see Silence of the Lambs? Mm-hmm. Like I'd never seen anything like that. I was not right for a while. I'm thinking that's what people.
you
that's-
weren't ready.
No, I'm thinking that's what people who saw Psycho back in 1960 were
Yeah.
like. The did I just like?
Yeah.
You didn't see that back then.
The thing with Jaws too that made it such a big deal is like it was just the threat of the shark that
So
was
they- yeah.
terrifying.
The
Yeah,
Because
it was the song too,
they-
or the score.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Well, they built the mechanical shark, and it kept
broke or something,
breaking,
right?
and
Yeah.
it didn't look right, and
Bruce.
they couldn't use so much of it. So they have a lot of like cutaways and things, and it actually is more effective. And then you also kind of have the camera as like the shark's point of view, right?
Yeah.
You see her legs and under the water. and-
Yep.
yeah, that's a great movie. That's a movie that if it's on, I have to sit and watch the whole thing.
Absolutely.
And
think
why
that-
Robert Shaw wasn't a bigger actor after that, I'll never understand.
Well,
Well,
he's
he was a bad alcoholic too.
He
In
died right after.
He died.
Listen to this. He had just finished filming Avalanche Express. He was driving in Castlebar to his hometown. I don't know how to pronounce that. He was accompanied by his wife and son. Suddenly became ill. Stopped the car. Stepped out. Collapsed. Lost consciousness and died when they brought him to the hospital. He's pronounced dead.
And shit his
Heart
pants.
attack.
Yeah. Yep.
Who said shit his pants?
Take one guess.
Did you guys ever get into Faces of Death?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
A little bit. We
Yeah.
watched some of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Oh yeah.
No, not. I don't know how real it was. To be honest with you.
Oh, it was
Like,
real. The firing squad, the alligator eating the guy, the
The
electrocution.
bear attack. Oh,
That was all real.
yeah. All right.
Someone was collecting these videos and putting them in compilations and saying
I feel like it. Was
these
that
are
way.
real people being murdered. Yeah, like that's what I remember of it. but
So they
I don't remember actually
and
watching
they
a lot
actually
of them.
showed the deaths on the
Oh, yeah.
tape.
Oh yeah. Like one of them was a firing squad, like a military firing squad from like I don't know, like Somalia or something. Like they were
Say.
legit.
I think the most famous one
Were
was
they,
they're
though?
eating the monkey brains. I think that one was pretty.
This says it's a movie. It says Faces of Death.
It's not real.
1978 Mondo horror film written and directed by John Allen Schwartz.
So you're supposed to think it's real.
A number of straight-to-video sequels were made. Here we go. So there was Faces of Death in 78, Faces of Death 2 in 1981,
Yeah.
Faces of Death 3 in 86. The worst of Faces of Death Part 4. I'm reading that right? The worst of Faces of Death. The worst of Faces of Death, Faces of Death. Right?
Well, we never said these guys were intelligent.
I just want to make sure I'm reading that right. The worst of
English.
Faces.
The worst of Faces of Death. Faces of Death.
Not
Oh,
like-
okay.
Yeah.
The worst of death. The worst of Faces of Death. Pause.
What are we doing here?
Faces of Death 4.
Faces of Death 4. So
I hated that
That's
one.
like the subtitle. And then
I got
Faces
checked out.
Faces of Death 5 in
Oh,
95, and Faces of Death 6 in 96,
What?
and then Faces of Death Fact or Fiction in 1999. All
No,
right.
they were real, I thought.
I thought they were.
That
too,
was
but-
why. That's why you remembered
but
them because you thought they were real.
So this is like Blair Witch Project?
yes, yes.
Are you sure?
I feel like it started real, and then they kind of just started.
I think you believed it was
I did.
real.
I
you still
really
want
wanted-
to believe it.
This one critic guy says the YouTube generation will be unable to comprehend what purpose the film served 30 years ago, and thus it's difficult to ignore how hopelessly dated Faces of Death really is. In short, it's a cinematic experiment which has long outlived its effects, although it remains compelling for film and horror buffs viewing the film in the proper perspective. For the curious virgins, I say give it a shot only if you can handle what has been described up to this point. If you can get through Faces of Death, then you can get through just about anything. Feel free to judge for yourself.
I just want to know if it was real or not.
Faces of
No,
Death 12.
you really
Fuck
don't,
you.
though. You just want to believe it's real.
Nah,
We
I
don't
think
wanna,
it is.
We don't. Yeah,
All right, how about
I know you do.
the guy that gets eaten by the alligator? He fought like he's in a hand glider and he falls.
yeah,
Like you could see the guy getting eaten by an alligator.
You saw Gator, right?
Oh, here it is.
It's movie magic.
The film
don't know.
presented as if it
No.
were an actual documentary
He's in denial.
centers on pathologist Francis B. Gross. That's a funny name.
That's a pseudonym.
Played by actor Michael Carr,
No.
who presents the viewer with footage showing different gruesome ways of dying from a variety of sources. Many scenes were faked for the film, but most portions include pre-existing video footage of real deaths and its aftermath.
Yes.
The alligator.
I think there was an electrocution too, I believe.
Oh yeah.
It
I
says,
remember that one.
it says it initially gained generally negative reviews, but was a huge success at the box office.
I think we're done.
You don't want? Am I ruining it for you?
He doesn't.
I'm ruining it.
We don't
Okay.
want to burst the bubble.